Hi, I'm Jason Perkins. I'm an attorney that specializes in representing injured workers in Georgia workers' compensation claims. If you've been injured at work, hopefully that injury is minor. However, even if it may be a minor injury, you need to prepare because sometimes injuries that seem like they may be minor can end up being more serious. So you may have a lot of questions about what you should do. The first thing that you should do after you've been injured at work is give notice to your employer. This is a legal requirement in Georgia. You're required to notify your employer of an injury within 30 days. If you don't notify them, your claim may be barred, and you may not be entitled to workers' compensation benefits later. The second thing you need to do after an injury at work is get seen by a doctor. When you give notice to your employer that you've been injured at work, your employer should set you up to see a doctor. You need to get treatment to get checked out to find out what's wrong with you, and hopefully get better quickly. The third thing that you'll want to do is to make sure you get a copy of your employer's panel of physicians. When you're getting set up for a doctor's appointment, your employer should schedule you with an appointment from a doctor that's on their panel of physicians. The panel of physicians is a list of at least 6 doctors that your employer gets to decide on. They get to pick which doctors go on that list. There are certain requirements as to the type of doctors who must be on that list. For example, the list must include at least one orthopedic doctor. You want to make sure that you get a copy of the panel of physicians because you actually have the right to pick which doctor you're going to treat with off of that list. And you also have the right to change your doctor later to a different doctor on that list. So make sure you get a copy of that. The fourth thing that you want to do is make sure that when you see the doctor, you follow the doctor's orders. The doctor, after evaluating you, is going to give an opinion about what sort of treatment that you need, and also probably an opinion about what your work status should be. For example, the doctor may tell you that you're able to work, but that you need to make sure you follow certain restrictions, like not lifting over 10 pounds or not bending too much, to make sure that you don't get re-injured. The doctor is also going to tell you what treatment you need. Do you need some physical therapy, medication, injections? At some point, the doctor may recommend surgery. Make sure to follow the doctor's orders so that you can recover from your injury quickly. Now, if you have questions about any of this or any other questions about your Georgia workers' compensation claim, I'm happy to talk to you for free. You can set up a consultation either by calling me at 770-214-8885 or by visiting our website, www.perkinslawtalk.com, and completing the Need Help form. If you found this video helpful, I'd appreciate it if you go and give it a thumbs up. Also, you can review some of my other videos. If you want to be notified of future videos from me about workers' compensation, you can go to our Perkins Law Firm YouTube page and you can subscribe there and you'll receive notification of future videos. Thanks for watching today.